17 foundation are going away. Let's get started with this declutter. I'm going to show you what I have in my drawers. We're going to bring everything to my desk, and then I'll show you an overview of what we're working with. I think I'm going to get rid of quite a lot of them. They're quite old, and it's time for new ones. You know, why not? So let's get started. Okay, so here is everything we're working with. Oh my goodness, there is a lot of foundations. I'm going to put all of this away, and then we're going to start with one by one. I'm just going to grab one by one and let you know and decide if I'm going to keep it or not. Okay, so let me clear this table here. Let's start with the obvious. These are going to be the foundation I will definitely keep because they were just from my vanity here that we chose together. So it's the Glossier foundation. This is in the shade Light 2, so this one's staying. Then I have my Chanel Le Beige one, definitely staying. I have been loving this so much. It's such a great foundation. This is in BR12. When I went to Mexico, I didn't enjoy it as much. I think my skin was too dry and this was not helping. But coming back and my skin is back to normal, it is flawless. That is what I'm using on my face today in the intro and outro. I'm going to keep my Dior Forever Glow Star Filter. This is in the shade 1. Definitely my Charlotte Tilbury. I think I have 2 of this. 1 fair and 2. So this is staying. Laura Mercier is staying. Okay. Sorry, my phone's in the way. There is my little Sony Angel on my phone. My son is at Canada's Wonderland right now, and he is just sending me some messages that he's going on this crazy ride. He just texted me, so he's just crazy. Anyways, okay. So I'm keeping my Laura Mercier one, and this is in the shade 1 and 2 Vanille. And then I'm keeping my Shiseido's Revitaliscent Skin Glow Foundation in 130 Opal. So these are staying. Let's start with this bin right here. Dior. This is the Dior Forever Skin Glow. Anything Dior I'm keeping. I am loving my Dior products. I think this is in 2N. It's a little bit darker, but I can still make it work. So definitely keeping this one. Makeup by Mario. This is in the shade 3W. I am keeping this one. It's the only one by Makeup by Mario I have, and I have been loving it. So this one's staying. I have 2 by Givenchy. The old one and new one. Let me fix this. So this is in OC. You can see that it's much pinkier. And this one is in 1N95. They're both staying. So mostly this high end. These are more newer in my collection, so I'm keeping them. Ooh, this one's staying as well. This is newer as well. Anastasia Beverly Hills. And this is in the shade OCR. So I'm keeping this one as well. Here is a Patrick Ta Major Skin Hydra Luxe Luminous Foundation. And this is in the shade 3 Rosy Neutral. You can see that the rosy tones work better for my skin tone. Then this is a little bit more yellowish with this one, and this is a bit more darker, but all this work really good. I can still make them work. This is another one that I really enjoy, the Bobbi Brown Weightless Skin Foundation SPF 15. This is in the shade N012 Porcelain, so very similar to the pink tones. I love that. This is staying my NARS. This is quite old though. You can see the packaging is really not connecting anymore. This is in the shade Yukon. It's a beautiful foundation, so definitely I'm keeping that. This is a must to keep. My Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Perfect Glow Flawless Foundation, and this is in the shade 2, so this is staying as well. Of course, my Chanel number 1. My Chanel ones are really good. This one is BD01. It's really beautiful on the skin. I have been loving this. Let me know down below in the comments if you want me to use any of these foundations in a video so you can see how they look on my skin if you're interested. Now, this is by YSL. This is the Touche Eclat in the shade BD20. It's a little bit darker, but I can still make it work. So this is another beautiful foundation. This is a newer one by Ilia, the Super Serum Skin Tint in Rendezvous. Beautiful foundation. And like it's a skin tint, but I'm loving it. And same with this one. I'm not gonna get rid of this one. This is by Beauty Blender, the Bounce Skin Tint. And this is in the shade Light 4. A must have. This is affordable and works really, really good. And I'm keeping my MAC one, the MAC Studio Radiance Face and Body. And this is in the shade C1. So these are all staying. Unfortunately, I just love them too much. Don't worry, we're gonna get to decluttering soon. Like, look how pretty they all are. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm just gonna bring the bin here and I'm gonna put everything back that I'm keeping here. All staying here. Let's go to the next bin. These are more tube foundations that I have, so let's take them out. So I have my Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation, and this is in the shade 2 Neutral. Definitely keeping this one. It's so beautiful, and I'm almost kind of out. It's a little bit old, but it still works really nice on my skin. This is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydramaniac foundation. It's more of a tinted glow hydrator and is in the shade 20. Yeah, 20 Fair. So I'm keeping that one as well. Here's the Fenty Beauty. I have two of this. This is such a great foundation. This is the Fenty Beauty in the shade 100. It's like the Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation. It is just stunning on the face. Here is the Say Slip Tint. This one, I think it kind of smells a little bit funny. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, it still looks really nice, but it has a funny smell. So I think this one even expired like in 2023. So I think I might have to declutter this one. So we're putting this one away for now. The Glowish one by Huda Beauty. I think it's discontinued or I haven't seen it anymore, but this is the Multi-Dew Skin Tint Filter, and definitely is a good one. So I'm keeping this one. I can wear this under foundations and it gives you that nice glow. I can show you what it looks like so you can see. Let's even see. Oh yeah, it is working. It's a little bit darker. You know what? Do I need it? I think I want to declutter it. Like, I don't like the yellow hint that it gives. I'm gonna declutter it. I haven't been reaching for that, so yeah, that has to go. And then I have the Sephora one. This is the Clean Glowing Skin Foundation. I picked this one up from Marshalls or Winners here in Canada. This is in the shade 1. Let me see. I was thinking of getting rid of this one maybe. Wow, a lot came out actually. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. I don't like the color too. It's a little bit too bright. So yeah, I'm gonna declutter this one as well. So in this bin, I'm keeping just the 3 ones, and then we can add more. We'll see. But let's put this back. So we did good in this one. Ooh, this is gonna be a tough one as well. Let's see. So here is the YSL All Hour Foundation. This is a newer one in my collection in the shade LN3. So this one's staying. I love this one so much. Another Shiseido one. Shiseido foundations are amazing. This is the Shiseido Synchro Skin Glow Foundation. Oh, this is luminous and is in the shade Neutral. It's so pretty. I have to wear them more. Like, you know, I don't wear them enough. It's just a tiny bit darker, but I can make it work. It's really beautiful on the skin. So that one's staying as well. I just don't like the bottle, that it has like a weird shape. Now I have my LYS Triple Fix Serum Foundation. This is a really good one. I think this is newer in my collection. I decluttered one of them. This is in LN6. So LN6 looks like this. It has a nice pink undertone. I love the ones with a pink undertone and not yellow. So this one's staying because I declutter an older one. Again, I'm not a big fan of this type of bottles. The Auric one, this I bought. It's kind of like the Charlotte Tilbury, the Glow Lust, but I got mine in a darker shade, Selenite. I wish I would have gotten the one lighter than this. I can still make it work, but it's beautiful. It has like a small amount of coverage, but it has a beautiful glow. It's a little bit thicker and it has more coverage than the Charlotte Tilbury, but I love this one too. Okay, Makeup Forever. This is in the shade 1N06, the Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. A must-have. This is a beautiful foundation, so I'm keeping this one. Oh, I remember this one, the Sephora Best Skin Ever Foundation. This is quite light, in the shade 0N40. I don't know if I should keep it or not. It doesn't smell funny. It's quite light. So this, I'm gonna put it in Declutter. It's quite old, so I'm gonna declutter this one. Look how old this one. This is by Charlotte Tilbury, the Airbrush Flawless Foundation. I don't know, too neutral. If you shake it, and then let's see how it looks like. I don't want to declutter this one. This is so pretty too. I don't know, will I ever use this? No, I'm gonna declutter this one, I think. I do have the other one, this one, which I think I prefer better. This one looks a little bit too heavy and cakey. Yeah, I'm gonna put this one in the maybe pile, like in the declutter pile for now. I'll think about it. Now I have two by Guerlain. These are super expensive. I have the shade 01W and 00W. This is a little bit too yellow and the thing is not working. It's like keeps coming off. So I think I'm gonna declutter this one, the 01W. It's too warm. And then I think, let me check. Let me just try it. I might declutter this one too. Yeah, because look, the pumps are just not working and like barely anything comes out. Such bad packaging for such high-end brand. So I'm gonna declutter this one, the L'Essentiel Natural Glow 16-Hour Foundation. I'm gonna declutter that too. And then I have my Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation. This is in the shade Light 3, so I'm keeping that one. So we're keeping 6 foundation in this bin. Let's put them away. We have this bin right here. This has more, I think, drugstore foundation, which I think it's gonna be a bigger declutter here. So let's start with the L'Oreal Age Perfect Radiant Serum Foundation. This is a great foundation if you wanna pick one up from the drugstore. I definitely recommend this. This is in Ivory 10 and you don't have to have aging skin to buy this. This works on everyone beautifully. This one as well is a little bit more glittery. You can see it's more pearlescent. This is the Maybelline Super Stay 24-Hour Skin Tint in the shade 110. So both of this I'm decluttering. They're quite old, so they have to go. This is old as well, the Co Beauty one. This is such a good foundation. So if you're from Canada, they sell this at Shoppers Drug Mart, and it's such a great brand. This is the liquid foundation 8-hour wear, and this is a product of Korea, so no wonder this worked really good on my skin. I loved it. This, in case you're wondering, the shade I had was Vanilla C3, and it worked really good on my skin, but unfortunately it's old, so I'm going to declutter this one. The Revlon Illuminance Skin Caring Foundation. This is a good one. This is in the shade 117. I don't usually wear foundations from the drugstore anymore. I've been just purchasing a lot more high-end. It's just kind of my preference. There's nothing wrong with drugstore foundations. They actually have some really nice ones made in Italy, Korea, and France. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to declutter this, but this is another great one from the drugstore if you're interested. Well, this one's so beat up. I even had to purchase one of these covers. This is the L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. Quite old. Getting rid of this one. Another great one. This is in the shade 2-3 Light. That's the shade that actually worked on me. The e.l.f. one. This is similar to this is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter Glow Booster. Very similar to my Charlotte Tilbury. So this has to go as well. I don't use this anymore. This is in the shade 1 Fair. So if you don't want to spend your money on Charlotte Tilbury, this is exactly like Charlotte Tilbury. So the last two ones I have, they're very, very old when I first started my channel. Great foundation. The L'Oreal 24 Hour Foundation. This is the one with the blue one in the shade 201. This worked really good on me. And the NYX Born to Glow. I don't even know if they have this foundation anymore, but this was really great by NYX. So definitely recommend both of these ones from the drugstore. So nothing to put back in this bin. It's all decluttered. Let's move on to the next one. Let's talk about this bin here. So let's start with the iconic London Super Smoother Blurring Skin Tint. This I'm keeping neutral light. It's very easy to travel with, very great on those days where you don't want to wear too much makeup. I love the packaging. I love the product, so this is staying. Now this is new too, the Milk Makeup in the shade 2, the Hydra Grip Gel Tint. I love the Milk Makeup face products. This is a great product as well. It is quite thick in my opinion. So, oh, it just comes out like that. Oh, I guess the packaging is not the best. Let's see here. But I actually really love this skin tint, gel skin tint. It's really beautiful. Okay, so definitely keeping this one as well. Oh, my Fenty Beauty Ease Drops in the shade 2. Definitely keeping this one. These are so great for traveling. I love the packaging. Here's another great one by Clinique. Now, I know Clinique discontinued this one, I believe. They reformulated it, or it's the same one in different packaging. I don't know, but this is one of the best. I love this so much, from packaging to formula to longevity. It just makes your skin look beautiful, hydrating, and healthy. So that's staying. This is the Sephora Reveal the Real Soft Radiant Skin Tint. I want to keep this one because it's fun for traveling. Let me see. But I don't know if I'm going to reach for this one. Let me try. Should have shaken it a little bit more. It still smells nice. I think I'm going to keep it for now because this is quite newer in my collection. So I want to try it out more when we do the switch ups and when we do the shop my stash. I want to have something to choose from. Then I'm keeping this one. This was super expensive. The Chantecaille Skin Tint. I think I needed a lighter shade, but this works really good as well. It's very moussey. It does have that pink undertone, so I like it. I really don't think this is worth the money. I love it, but I don't remember if it was like $90 or something like that. But I wanted to try it and have the experience of trying the Chantecaille one. It's just a skin tint. It's just a foundation, just like all the other ones here. So it's nothing super special, but it still looks really pretty on the skin. So I'm not saying it doesn't, but for the amount of money, I don't know. You should shower with it and still come out perfect foundation skin like when you're out of the shower for that amount of money. So yeah, I'm keeping it, obviously. This is new as well, the Fenty Beauty, and this is the Ease Drop Blur Smooth Tint Skin Tint. It's in a stick form, and I don't have many. It's not a favorite of mine. However, you can see that it warms up to the skin quite nicely, and a little bit goes a long way. So if you have more drying skin, this is in the shade 2 and works great on me. So if your skin is more on the dry side, don't put too much. Have your skin very hydrated before, and also go little by little and then build it up, and I think it's gonna look really nice. So I'm keeping it because it's newer in my collection. And I'm keeping this one. This is again by Charlotte Tilbury, the Unreal Skin Sheer Glow Tint. I tried to use this on its own. It's a little bit too glowy to be worn on its own. You know, it's quite brightening. So maybe this is a great product to use maybe on the high points of your cheek, or maybe to use it with more drying foundation and use it underneath. But I'm keeping this one because it's quite new in my collection. So I'm keeping all this. Let's put them back in the container. Okay, and here is the last bin we're gonna talk about. Let's see what we're gonna keep and get rid of here. Let's start with my rose ink. Definitely keeping this. This is very similar to my Chanel beige one. It has those beads inside. It's hard to tell because it's almost done, but you can see as you use it, it just goes up, up, up. And I love this. I really want to repurchase this when I'm done. This is the Skin Enhanced Luminous Tinted Serum. The shade I have, it's gone because it used to be a cap on the bottom and it sat there, but I've used it a lot on my channel. You can see it in my videos, and I have the shade in the description box, so it's more of a lighter shade. I don't know if it's 1 or something like that, light. So this is staying. I'm keeping my Hourglass Veil Hydrating Skin Tint as well, and this is in the shade 3. So this one's staying as well, brand like newer in my collection. Wow, this, you guys have to try this. This is the Misha Perfect Cover BB Cream. The shade I have and I recommend is number 0.23 Natural Beige. So don't be afraid of the word beige if you're more light like me. This is a great one. It's so beautiful. I even have a backup. So I got that from Amazon. Here's another one that I got from Amazon and I'm keeping. This is the Tear Foundation. I have to use it more, and the shade I have is, in case you're wondering, oh, and expires in 2027, so that's great. What's the shade that I have? Oh yeah, 17C Porcelain. This is a great one as well, so I'm keeping this one. Here is one. This we all went crazy after. Do you guys remember the KVD Good Apple Foundation in Light 008? Has like a great coverage. However, it's quite old, and I think it's time to let it go. Yeah, it feels a little bit drying and grainy, so this one has to go. Now here I have 2 by It Cosmetics. This expired in 2020. It's one of my first foundations I got. Your Skin But Better SPF 50. The shade that I had in this one was Fair Light, and the new shade I bought is Fair Porcelain. So Fair Light is quite dark on my skin, so if you're similar to me, this is quite dark. Fair Porcelain works great, so I'm gonna get rid of this old one and keep this newer one. Oh, this I got in a package, I think by Stylevana. This is a BB cream. This is made in Korea, and it has a pearlescent to it, and I love it. Let me show it to you. I should keep it on my desk and use it more often. It's very similar like Charlotte Tilbury and Auric, but it has more coverage. It has a nice pink undertone. I love it, so I'm keeping this one. Thank you, Farmer. Be Beautiful Natural BB Cream. So I don't know if you go on one of those Korean websites, you can probably find it. So that one is staying. And this is due in my collection. I'm not a big fan of it, actually. Look, this came off too. It seems quite cheap. This is the Super Boost by Makeup Forever, and it has the shade here, which is like a sticker that goes on the bottom. I'm not a big fan. It looks quite cheap. I kind of like the product. Give it a good shake. It's more of a syringe style, so you push the product here on the bottom for the product to come out. So I'm keeping it. It's newer in my collection and I want to use it, but I will definitely not repurchase this. Not a big fan of the pump. Okay, so we're keeping all of these products here. So let's quickly put all of this away. Perfect. So let me show you what we're getting rid of here. Wow, so these are quite a lot of foundation in my opinion. For me, for the regular not a regular consumer, because I have my YouTube channel, but even for me, like, I hate throwing money away and all these products, letting them go to waste, but it comes with the fun of having a YouTube channel. So yeah, I'm getting rid of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 foundation are going away. So I think this is what we're keeping right now. It's still quite a lot of foundations, but I think this is, I need to keep all this because I need them for videos. Okay, so from 2 drawers we got to 1 drawer, and this is all the foundations I'm keeping. So it's just 1 full drawer of foundations for now. Wow, that was a lot. Thank you for being here with me and helping me declutter all this. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to subscribe. And I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Love you guys. Bye.